All right, welcome to round number 5. We are on the play here, and our hand is Pestermite Heavy with a Snapcaster, nothing to do. I'm not very excited about this hand. I think it's probably best to ship it. This hand could end up being reasonable. I think it's a solid keep here. I think I'm going to be greedy and scry this Serum Visions to the bottom, hoping that I have like a Remand or something else to do with my mana next turn. Tap land is also fine. I don't think I want another basic island in this spot, and Opt does give me something to do with my mana next turn, so I'll be happy to scry that Opt to the top, and then either have Steam Vents tapped or Lightning Bolt, depending on what my opponent is up to. And that's why I wanted to scry that Serum Visions to the bottom. Bird. Okay. Well, I'm expecting some kind of Devoted Druid situation, but I think it still makes sense for me to bolt this bird. Not just because of the old, the regular old adage, but also because I'm going to be leaning on this Blood Moon. So I want to take away that any colored source. Utopia Sprawl. Interesting. Well, that's going to be good for us. But it appears that they're light on lands here, and then they cast something like Utopia Sprawl, which is going to make this Blood Moon quite good. I think I bottom this. Don't want a fourth. I'd rather have another red source, so we're not going to fetch there. Utopia Sprawl falls off, and our opponent's left with a couple mountains. We draw a Cryptic. Definitely going to cast this. Need a clock in play. No reason to like keep leaving up Cryptic when my opponent's not very likely to do anything. And they scoop them up. Utopia Sprawl. So, I mean, gosh, Utopia Sprawl and Gavany, though. They named green. I mean, that would be very indicative of like a devotion deck of some sort. Or at least a deck using Arbor Elf. But I suspect like Garruk Wildspeaker sort of devotion if that's the case. So I'm going to want to kill the dorks as often as possible. With Utopia Sprawl, I'm interested in engineered explosives. I probably want access to Roast and Harvest Pyre. P&K could be reasonable. Keranos could be reasonable. I think the Jaces are kind of off the table. Byforce is not really something I'm interested in. The Negate could be reasonable. And the Anger also is a possibility. Definitely want all the ways to kill turn 1 dorks. There are some of those green devotion lists that are a little bit greedier and splashing like a whole bunch of colors. My opponent has shown us Gavany, Temple Garden. That's all we've seen thus far. I think I'm still interested in the Blood Moons for now, but hopefully I'm not just like thinking I want them because last game was a blowout. You know, my opponent should be able to easily play around it though. Come to think of it. These are probably quite bad. I probably just want to leave them because of the game we just had, but I imagine they're not really worth it. Remands on the draw against this deck are going to be quite poor as well. I think I would at the very least rather have a Negate. But I likely want to just take them all out here. Maybe try this Anger out and then get another threat in play. Keranos might not be bad here. Pretty hard for my opponent to deal with. And this P&K could be reasonable. Don't think I want to take out any of the combo. I like Electrolyzing Click. I think Cryptics are actually good here, especially if I'm taking out Blood Moons. I mean, I could shave an Opt here, but I don't have a good reason to shave an Opt in this matchup. It would just be like because I have nothing else to shave, which is not really a great plan. I think I might just leave it like this then. I don't want to get in the habit of like shaving Opts when I just have nothing else that I want to shave. I think there are like definitely matchups where shaving Opt is important and a good idea, and I should probably not like let that idea overflow into matchups where it's not as important. So there's a Stomping Ground. So opponent at least on the 3 colors. Not a huge surprise. I wouldn't be shocked to also see like an overgrown tomb. We'll see though. All green fetches, I'm sure. Ooh, okay. Yeah, opponent definitely appears to be playing a devotion deck, and seemingly not interested in trying to play around. Jeez, okay. It's gonna be pretty hard for a blue-red deck to deal with. I mean, we have Bolt Snap Bolt, but seemingly not trying to play around Blood Moon, which is interesting. Maybe it's not such a luxury for them. I thought it would be pretty easy for them to do, but maybe they are going to struggle to do it more than I expected. So I think we're just going to have to take 4 this turn and leave up Negate, and then use Bolt Snap Bolt next turn. Hopefully no Nykthos here. Gavany. Jeez. Okay, well that's good, but we can Bolt Snap Bolt that. So still no basics, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe opponent doesn't have that luxury. We do have all our combo pieces. Courser, Kitchen Finks. We'll definitely trade. And now we're just going for combo, most likely. We can Pestermite the Utopiad Sprawled land in response to be kind of annoying here. Alright, looks like we got it via combo this game. Oh, actually, I guess I have to bolt if I want to use this fetch land, so... Still no problem there, but I certainly can't just take it. It doesn't matter what I bolt here. All right. Well, that was certainly a quick one. I'll see you in the wrap up in just a moment.